I'm going to show you a simple way to add ribbon ties to a tree skirt that either doesn't have a closure or maybe needs a new one. For each ribbon tie, you'll need about 1 yard of ribbon. That makes a big, beautiful bow. If you want more of a small bow, then you can certainly use less to have a shorter, smaller bow. I'm gonna add 3 bows to mine. I have a pretty small tree skirt here for my slim tree, but I'm gonna add 3 bows, so I've got 3 separate yards of ribbon. So the first thing we're gonna do is cut these ribbons in half at an angle so that we already have our finished edge of the ribbon. That's not gonna ravel as much as if we just cut it straight. When we cut our ribbon straight, I don't know if you can see that, then it does want to ravel apart. That's why ribbons are usually cut at an angle, or they have that little V shape in them. So somehow angled so that it doesn't ravel as much. So a little trick I like to do is fold the ribbon in half to find the center so that I can have one for the right side, one for the left side. And just finger press it there. So you have a little fold, open it up, cut at an angle across that fold. And now I already have my angled end cuts for my ribbons, and the other side is the flat side that I'm gonna stitch. So for my first bow, I'm gonna have it up close to the center circle. I don't personally want it right on that, so I'm gonna back off maybe an inch or 2. And I do wanna measure or eyeball to get my 2 pieces of ribbon straight across from each other. All right, let me cut that ravelly part off. So since I have this nice buffalo plaid here, that's pretty easy to line up with, I'm gonna put my ribbon right on the edge of one of the plaid lines. And I'm gonna back off. My stitching's gonna be about a ½ inch from the finished edge of the center of my tree skirt. I'm gonna put a pin in, not quite where I'm gonna stitch it. I'm gonna go to the side a little bit so that I can hold it in place. So I don't want the edge of my ribbon all the way up there, right up to the cut edge, because I want to cover that. So what I'm going to do is stitch it about a ½ inch from that cut edge. I mean, not cut edge, from that finished edge of the tree skirt. So I'm going to stitch in here about ½ inch, and then I'm going to flip my ribbon over and top stitch it again to cover that raw edge of my ribbon. All right. Let me just do it. That might make more sense. So I do need to back stitch. Since this is such a short little bit, it's only a 5/8 inch ribbon. What I'm actually going to do is stitch to the end of the ribbon, put my needle down, lift. I have a knee lifter, that's why I don't always have to touch back here for my presser foot. But I'm going to turn around and just stitch right over top of that again. Same thing. Now I'm going to back stitch, pull it out, trim my threads. So I have my ribbon stitched. I didn't measure, but about a ½ inch from that edge. Now what I'm going to do is fold this over. If you have a lot here, got some fuzz. If you have a lot here and you're afraid you're not going to get it all the way covered, you can just come in here and trim it some. No problem. But what we want to do with our next stitch is we want to cover that raw edge. So we're going to fold it over, just finger press it down, and we're going to stitch in between, so at about a ½ inch, in between where that's stitched and where the edge of our tree skirt is. And we want to make sure that we've got that raw edge of the ribbon covered inside there. And that's it. All right, so I'm going to do that same little trick I like to do when I'm stitching a ribbon, where I'm going to stitch across it, turn around, and come right back over the same spot. So it's sort of like I'm back stitching the entire thing. All right, so there we go. Looks beautiful. There's no raw edges, only 2 little stitches on the back. I'm gonna do the same thing for the matching ribbon across from it, and then they'll be ready to tie. So there we've got one done. Our ribbons are across from each other. They don't have any raw edges. The ends are already angled, so they're not going to ravel too much. It's ready to tie. So if you don't like how big that bow is, of course you can just cut these ribbons shorter, no big deal. I'm gonna add my other two and then my tree skirt's ready to use again. All right, I've got all three ribbons stitched on here. Let's tie it and see how it looks. Lovely. As always, I had so much fun sewing with you today. If you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss any of the tips, tricks, and all-around fun that we have here in the sewing room. I'm Jessie from Belle by Jessie, and I look forward to sewing with you again soon.